noise for the WNBA champions, your Las Vegas Aces. The head coach is Becky Hammond.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Las Vegas Aces. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
And guys, you have to admire the way these two teams play. They're all about ball movement.
I mean, you look at the stat sheet, look at the assist numbers these teams put up. There's not too much hero ball going on. They're unselfish.
Yeah, both sides are focused on working the ball around and generating the best shot possible. It's fun to watch.
It's the Aces to start out.
Parker Tyus outside.
Down low. Lloyd with it. Picked up by Robinson. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Yep, that one goes.
Persistence pays off for Copper inside. Getting past the contact and right to a look.
Pass to Wilson. To the paint. Young shot's good.
Oh, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And the Mercury with possession. Copper, left side. Brown sets a screen. Now here's Copper. Defense right on her. Great D that time from Jackie Young. Now here's Gray.
Whitcomb defending.
Here's Wilson. Alyssa Thomas with the rebound. And here the Mercury.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Shoots over Thomas. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Here's Thomas. Shoots over Wilson. Thomas no good.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Gray outside. To the inside. Outside Young. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Leah Copper for 3. It's hauled in by the Aces. Gray with it. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Wilson with it. Now guarded by Copper. And good that time.
Few players better than Wilson inside, has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
Copper with the screen. Here's Thomas. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. It goes on A'ja Wilson.
And 2023 featured the closest MVP vote ever, with Alyssa Thomas finishing second.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, Thomas actually got the most first place votes, but finished just behind Breanna Stewart, just ahead of A'ja Wilson. Thomas averaging 16, 10, and 8. All defense, too. About as good of an all-around year as we've seen.
And we know Alyssa Thomas is an outstanding all-around offensive player, but her defense is elite as well.
I mean, normally she's all defense. She's finished second in Defensive Player of the Year voting. She's led the league in steals. Thomas, you talked about her all-around game on offense, but defensively, she makes a very big impact.
And she makes both free throws.
A physical point forward, Thomas shows a complete game. She can rebound, defend, and she's a monster on the break.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Shoots over Thomas. Wilson can't hit.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
Now here's Copper. Guarded closely. The 3. It's hauled in by the Aces.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
Gray outside. Here's Wilson. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Alyssa Thomas. On the wing, Kalia Copper. The Mercury with another miss.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Pass to Young. Up top, Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Well, it's a commitment to playing the game the right way that has allowed Wilson to achieve soaring heights at such a young age.
Now here's Brown. Now Whitcomb launches it. Drains the three-pointer.
She might not have the long-range ability of some other players in this league, but she'll knock down open ones like that.
Gray outside. Wilson. She's covered by Thomas. Wilson in the post. Thomas on her. Count it. Good.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Phoenix trailing here. Now here's Thomas. side. Brown. Rebound by the Aces. And here's Lloyd. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Wilson. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal.
When you think about dominant players in the league, A'ja Wilson right now is the first person that comes to mind.
Well, her game really speaks for itself, doesn't it? And then you factor in all the awards, all the accomplishments, and like you said, she has to be at the top of your list.
Shooting 2.
And she makes the first.
When you think about Phoenix Mercury basketball, Diana Taurasi is the first player that comes to mind.
DT's been in the Valley of the Sun since 2004, never leaving for another organization. She's been here so long. A few of her current teammates were in preschool when she joined Phoenix.
So she gets them both.
And the start of a new WNBA season is something we all look forward to, guys.
Yeah, even though we're in the beginning stages of this new season, I really like what I'm seeing so far from some of these teams.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, it's a marathon, not a sprint. It'll be interesting to see if the teams that have gotten off to hot starts, can they maintain that?
Now here's Copper.
Here's Brown. That one's a miss. Her 3rd shot of the game. She's made 1 of them. Pass to Gray.
Evans with it.
Wilson sets a screen. Here's Gray. The second effort. And it's Wilson missing. Now Copper. Lets it go from deep. It's through for her 2nd basket. She's now 2 for 6.
Just a classic modern wing. Kalia Copper is more than capable from three-point land.
Pass to Wilson. Young. And there's the foul called on Wilson. That is her first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Evans. She can't get it to go.
Great D that time from Kalia Copper.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Mack. Copper outside.
There's a screen. There's the triple.
Pupa with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of the hole because she is not helping their offense.
Pass to Wilson. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
3rd team foul.
Guys, for A'ja Wilson, she's always a factor night in and night out.
Well, when you're a multiple-time MVP, us and the fans expect that. There's no doubt she's cemented herself as one of the best players of this generation.
The first free throw is good.
Well, the last title for the Mercury came back in 2014, and that team was historically good.
Maybe the best team in league history. 29-5 record in the regular season, 8-1 in the playoffs, and they had a stacked roster. Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi, Dawana Bonner, they helped lead Phoenix to their 2nd title.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023. The first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
Now here's Gray. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. From downtown, another shot. Wilson can't hit.
Here's Uzan.
Gray defending. Wilson with the steal. To the middle. Evans. Nice D from Satu Sabali.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
Here's Holmes, guarded by Young. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
One thing you can't do is string together those kind of possessions because it can snowball in a hurry.
Absolutely.
Here's Gray. From 18 feet away, after 2 misses to start the game, she's on the board with that shot.
A strong competitor who can score from multiple spots on the floor. Gray has a developed offensive game.
Pass to Uzan.
And here's Sabali. Shot clock at 6. Good on the bucket.
Assist goes to Uzan.
Here's Evans. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Ipupa.
Now here's Gray. Three-pointer. Falls through. She's now made 2 out of 4.
An excellent cutter who plays well without the ball. Defenders have to lock in on Gray.
Here's Uzan.
Pass to Thomas. Misses from short range. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Aces on top. They lead by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Simple. Defense, defense, defense so far, and they have really clamped up.
Say it one more time, Tim. Defense?
Defense.
Every shooter that challenges their defense has had a hand in their face.
The Mercury trail. Pass to Prince. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
Now here's Gray. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Prince. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Thomas left side. Pass to Prince.
Here's Uzan.
Shoots a 3. Sinks the triple. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Evans. Back to Gray.
Screen by Gustafson.
Gray, no good.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
Now here's Sabali.
Pass to Uzan.
Tries it from 9. And here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass.
The paint is Thomas's domain. She's great at finding those point-blank looks.
Outside Evans. There's the lob to the hoop. Thomas with the steal. And up the court come the Mercury on the break. Oop, anticipated the pass. Turnover.
Here's Ipupa.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Gray.
Here's Ipupa.
Prince covering. 5 on the clock.
Evans with it.
Shoots over Prince. Evans with the bucket.
Sticking that mid-range J. I love watching Evans use this area of the floor.
Prince with it. Evans covering. Thomas a screen. Here's Prince. Misses the 3. The Aces with the lead.
Pass to Ipupa.
Evans. The three-pointer is on target.
Well, Evans can absolutely knock it down. She's very patient and makes sure she gives the shot everything she has.
Now Holmes. Gray defending.
Here's Uzan.
Now Sabali.
And here's Holmes.
Gray defending.
Pass to Uzan.
The 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter. Gray outside. To the paint. Gustafson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Makes great decisions and quick reads off of ball screens. Gray is a gifted point guard.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
And 2023 was a frustrating season for the Mercury, a 9-31 record.
The second worst record in team history as they missed the playoffs for the first time in 10 years. They were dead last in defensive rating. So if you want to talk about a big improvement, it's got to start there.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Pass to Gustafson. And stolen by Satu Sabali. And the basket by Holmes.
You just knew she was going to win that race.
Boy, gotta love that early offense. Super job on the break.
Down low. Out to Gray. And here's Stokes. Back to Gray. Clock at 6. To the inside. Goes. The shot, no good. Good D from Kalani Brown. The shot's good by Thomas.
After starting the game off pretty slow, they've really come to life here.
Yeah, they're putting it together. Still trailing, though, but their offense, it's gaining some traction.
Now here's Gustafson.
Pass to Young. Launches a 3. A rebound by Holmes.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Thomas.
Covered by Gustafson.
Solidly the screen. Here's Thomas. And the Mercury tack on 2 more.
She's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game has progressed.
Gray outside. Back to Young. Inside. And stolen by Brown. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Thomas, no good.
And here are the Aces now. Outside Lloyd. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. They've got the opportunity to get back the lead.
They've been waiting for this chance.
Now Gray. 5 points in the game. Pass to Lloyd. They need this. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and will shoot 2 at the line.
And for the number 1 pick in the 2015 WNBA draft, it's safe to say that Jewel Lloyd has lived up to the hype.
Lloyd has been a steady, reliable scorer ever since she was selected with the top pick. Now in her 30s, she continues to be a key cog in this team's offense.
And she knocks down the first one.
And Jewel Lloyd, what a fantastic player, so consistent over the years.
Well, she started off strong, number 1 overall pick in 2015, WNBA Rookie of the Year, and she's only gotten better from there.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas, as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, 110, 115, you can get up there, but you got the 2K Summer League going on, the men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events, and, of course, ACES season in full swing.
And, Tim, you talk about never giving up. Sammy Whitcomb graduated college in 2010, didn't make her W debut until 2017. That's perseverance.
Yeah, a 28-year-old rookie. Sammy never gave up on that dream of playing in the league. In college, you think about, her three-point shooting was good. It was 33%. But in the W, that number is about 37, 38%. And that improvement is why she has a spot here in the league.
And the first one falls for her.
Well, you can call Sammy Whitcomb a role player, but her role is a huge one. Knock down threes. And every team wants multiple players like Whitcomb on their roster.
Doesn't get the second. The Aces leading. Young with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Gustafson. Now here's Wilson. She's covered by Brown. And they pick up 2.
Well, once Wilson catches fire, she stays hot. Her aggressiveness on offense is why her teammates keep feeding her.
Now here's Sabali. Copper for 3. That shot goes in, and she now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Timeout called the Aces. Whitcomb defending. Pass to Young. Now here's Parker Tyus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chelsea Gray for 3. Brown grabs the board. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
And such nice work to hang around and put themselves in this position.
Now here's Brown. And that misses. That would have put them up. Now here is Lloyd. She's guarded closely. Wilson in the post. Guarded by Sabali. And stolen by Brown. And they're running. Outside Robinson. Pass to Whitcomb for 3. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Gray outside. Back to Wilson. Now Young. Here's the 3. The Aces with another miss.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Whitcomb. Jacks up a 3. And good. Coming off the assist by Danielle Robinson.
If you allow Whitcomb to get a shot off in rhythm, off a nice pass, it is normally going in.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Shot to stop the drought. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, she can give it as good as she gets.
We're seeing some gamesmanship right now. Answers right back with the 3 of her own.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Copper. Guarded by Young. Lloyd grabs the board.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Yeah, good luck. If you're the player who has to guard her, it is never going to be an easy night.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Aces ahead. They're up by 2. And we've got more in store for you right after this. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. And you know, A'ja Wilson has been really making it happen.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Phoenix trailing here. Copper outside. Alyssa Thomas on the wing. Pass to Whitcomb. On the wing, Kalia Copper. The three-pointer, no good. And it's the Aces with the ball. Gray outside. Here's Wilson. She's covered by Thomas. And she keep it going. Mercury with the rebound.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Now here's Whitcomb, covered by Lloyd. Thomas a screen. To the paint. Tipped. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. The baseline jumper goes down.
You don't see too many players anymore score from this area, but Lloyd has an old school feel to her game.
And one of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
Now here's Young. She's got 5. Lloyd, Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. 6 to shoot. Gray, Robinson covering. Chelsea Gray, and that's good.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Now here's Whitcomb. She's got 7. The 3 ball drops in the tray.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
Here's Gray. Shoots from the right block. And Wilson finishes it off.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Now timeout called by Phoenix. And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
Here's Whitcomb. She's got 10. Leah Copper for 3. And again, Phoenix with the triple.
Nice offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
You know, despite playing lots of time at the 3, Copper is inside a lot, and just got to make sure a different type of matchup.
And you look at the career of Kalia Copper, and she really took advantage of that 2020 season.
Yeah, that was the wobble year down in Bradenton. A lot of players opted out, but Copper, she opted in. She had by far her best season, and in the 3 years since, she's been an all-star 3 times, and oh, by the way, Finals MVP with the Sky, too.
The first one falls.
And Brian, what do you think it is about Kalia Copper that makes her such a top-tier offensive weapon?
Most would say her pure skills, but you can't overlook her effort level. When Copper's on the floor, she's giving you everything she has and then some.
And so she hits both.
You know, Kalia Copper is the kind of versatile player a team can really count on. She's always there and ready to deliver, especially when it comes to points.
Now here's Gray. 8 points for her. Wilson the screen. Young. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Now here's Copper. Elbow shot. Jump shot is good that time.
Laser focused. Copper nailing the mid-range.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Wilson. Wilson the screen. Here's Young. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line. It goes on Alyssa Thomas.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs her first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 ACES title runs.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
And the second free throw, good.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now here's Whitcomb. D right on her. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Robinson. Kalia Copper for 3. The rebound by Parker Tyus. The Aces leading. Out to the right wing. Gray with it. Whitcomb covering. Pass to Wilson. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
Unusual miss. Typically her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
Back to Whitcomb. For the lead. Jackie Young the rebound. And it's the Aces with the ball. The lead is 2. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Gray defending. Copper outside. Pass to Brown. Lloyd comes with the double team for the tie. And it's laid in by Thomas. And this game is tied up now.
Not much of a distributor, but Brown's feel for the game is strong enough to help her spot open teammates.
And here is Gray. She's got 8. Down low.
And that one good. Cheyenne Parker Tyus with the dime.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot in the court.
Now here's Copper. She's got 15. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Wilson with it. Picked up by Thomas. Whitcomb with the steal. Robinson. Back to Whitcomb. Pass to Copper. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, it's not a bad look for her on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be her night. And look, everyone has those.
Now here's Gray. Whitcomb defending. Now Wilson. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time, and offensive glass getting it done.
I wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
That's a good question. It's been their edge, no doubt. And in a close game like this, you just look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Thomas. She's got 10.
Plays hard, but always with respect. And it goes back to Thomas's graceful presence, not just on the court, but off the court.
And this is her second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Some great free throw shooting so far here in the second half.
They should keep trying to initiate contact to get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they are perfect so far.
You get the points and you stop the clock.
That's how you do it.
Now here's Young. 8 points for her. Great for 3. Here's Parker Tyus. That one is off. Great D that time from Alyssa Thomas. Here's Uzan. Evans covering. Thomas a screen. To the middle. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
Well, just taking what she sees. Have to appreciate how Thomas breaks down defenses and pick and rolls.
Outside Evans. Back to Young. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Copper outside. Pass to Uzan. To the inside. Thomas down low. Parker Tyus is there. Thomas no good. Here's Wilson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Now here's Thomas. She's got 14. Pass to Copper. Back to Thomas. Shoots over Parker Tyus. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Assisted by Kalea Copper.
Here's Gray. 10 points for her. Wilson. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. Now Robinson. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Uzan. For the lead. Here's Thomas. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
You've got to be aware of Thomas there. She's one of the best on the O-boards.
Outside Evans. Here's Parker Tyus. Inside, Young. And that one good. Cheyenne Parker Tyus with the dime.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Copper. She's got 15. Uzan. From deep. Offensive rebound. And it's good for 2.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
The third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming back right after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
It's the fourth quarter.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. Fourth quarter action getting started. Evans with it. Outside Lloyd. Back to Evans. To the paint. Shot by Pupa, no good. Thomas. Down it drops through the net for her 9th bucket. She is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, that level of toughness should energize Thomas's teammates. She invites contact from opponents.
Back to Lloyd. Young. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
A good look there, and she didn't waste it. Her second three of the game.
The Mercury trail. Pass to Prince. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Thomas.
Covered by Gustafson.
Outside Evans.
Asi Pupa.
Young with it.
Guarded by Sabali.
Top of the key. Evans with the bucket. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
Here's Uzan.
And here's Prince. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Sabali. Shoots over Young. And there's another one for the Mercury.
Really good at working off the ball. You see Sabali find space and make well-timed cuts. She just gets it.
Here's Pupa.
Pass to Gustafson. Lloyd.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Now here's Thomas. She's covered closely. Count it.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Outside Lloyd. The tray. Mercury with the rebound. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Uzan.
And out of bounds, the Aces will take it.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Young. Pass to Lloyd. From 12 feet out, that one drops for her.
Scoring inside, Lloyd able to do it despite being under 6 feet.
Now here's Robinson.
Now Thomas. Covered by Gustafson.
She gets that one.
Assistant.
And it's the Aces with the ball. And here's Lloyd.
Pass to Parker Tyus.
Young. And here's Evans. Robinson covering. Shot clock at 5.
Gustafson with it.
Shoots over Thomas. Gustafson can't hit. Outside Robinson.
Uzan.
Covered by Lloyd.
Here's Uzan.
Tries again. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
Missed a chance to put them up 3. That's going to affect how they set up on defense this trip.
Pass to Pupa.
Back to Evans. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Gray up top. Wilson. Outside Evans. Pass to Gray. Clock at 6. Here's Parker Tyus. And that one hits back iron. Phoenix in the lead. Now Holmes. Thomas.
He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Now Holmes.
Copper, right side.
Over Gray. And the basket by Copper. And here are the Aces now. Outside Evans.
Parker Tyus.
Gray left side. Pass to Evans. There's the 3. No good.
Tremendous effort. She already cracked double digits on boards.
And all those rebounds lead the team. She's been the tone setter for them today in terms of work ethic.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Aces. Gray with it.
Parker Tyus.
Outside Evans. Gray outside to end the drought. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Ray won't think twice about shooting from outside.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Copper. Down low. Thomas. The shot, no good.
Great D that time from Parker Tyus.
Las Vegas trailing. Gray outside. Wilson. To take the lead. Can't get the layup.
Now here's Copper.
Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. Alyssa Thomas with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She's been taking it to the rack all game long. If they don't find a way to slow her down, it's going to be a long night.
The Mercury making a switch here. Ray Robinson covering. Ray outside. Pass to Wilson. Shoots over Thomas. Wilson no good.
I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged.
To the middle. And a basket by Brown.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
Gray outside. Wilson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It goes on Alyssa Thomas.
Team foul. At the line for your Las Vegas Aces, Asia Wilson. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. She's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop for her.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now here's Copper, covered by Lloyd. 5 on the clock. Pass to Whitcomb from outside the arc. And it's rebounded by Jackie Young. And the Aces with possession. Arcotai is with it. Gray outside. Lets it go from 11. And the basket is good.
What a great option late in games. When you talk about Gray, she can hit from deep, pass, break you down off the dribble. Good luck guarding her.
Here's Copper. Las Vegas grabs the miss. And here's Young. Gray outside. Back to Young. Over Copper. Count it! And that shot brings them within just 1.
Pivotal bucket from Young, played in so many huge college games, winning a national championship, was ready for the bright lights of the WNBA. Copper
outside. And count the basket. basket. He's fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for Mercury, one shot.
It's a two-possession game now, thanks to the and one. Aggressive play to get to the line, and a nice job converting the free throw.
And the Aces call time here. By Copper, and she commits the intentional foul.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Maybe knocked down a 3 or 2, who knows?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5. So she gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Timeout called the Aces.
Yeah, I don't think a 2-point basket does much good for them here.
Yeah, I think that's their only choice. A 3 and then a foul.
Just not enough time left.
Now here's Young. Defense is right there. Gray outside. Let's go with a 3.
They grab their own miss.
Lets the 3 fly. Drains it from downtown. And the Mercury call time here. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Mercury, Alyssa Thomas. 2 shots.
She doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. She's got one more, though. And she can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
A chance to tie it up here.
A three-pointer would do just that.
Defense knows that too.
And so it's Phoenix straight by with the win. And they break the hearts of every fan in the building with the dramatic late victory.
This is a win they should take a ton of pride in. They battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up